War. War never changes.
It's a long way to Tipperary. This looks weird. The music's really getting up all in my shit right now. So there's gonna be dirty bugs. It's kind of a waste of a shot when you think about it. But we'll keep a low profile as long as we can. More bugs. Builder's crit if we can't. Wow, you were radiating. I just did, dude. I just did. We're being sneaky. Here we go. We haven't done one of these for a while. Okay. What has everything in it? Jolly, await, brunt. There's a T there, T there, T there. A couple of T's. O, T. So there's nothing like crane. Nothing like move except for one. Wasn't the O. Okay. Cases. There was one. Maybe it's the E? No, it was not the E. Cases. Cases. No E. Bonds? Bonds was close, but not close enough. Nothing like glass. Quite like pouch. Glass pouch. Glass pouch. Oh, fucking hell. Get your drinks ready, boys. We're going to be here a while. Nothing like drank. Nothing like lodge. Drank, lodge, drank, lodge, drank. Nothing like fucking hell. I'm horrible at this. Shows. So shows and troop, what do they have in common? The O, but wouldn't I have said that there was two in that? I don't get it. Yep, take another shot. Nothing like thugs.
Got it.
Fuck this game. Just activate them, I don't care what they are, even if I have to kill them. Let's just get them out there.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Hopefully that dude's gonna do some good. Doesn't seem to want to shoot me. Yeah, we'll just send him out and he'll do good things. What is that? I don't know what Day Tripper is. Light bulb? Dude, really? You gonna move me? So this guy's jogged all the way over here and achieved nothing, it seems. Ooh, what's going on there? Interesting, if you tried to open it, I assume it was jerry-rigged to explode.
Yes.
And it's full of grenades, so that would have probably been a really bad thing. What the hell's this? Makeshift bombs. This is a real friendly place. Nice pre-war money, which is essentially just paper now. It always was just paper, but we appreciate its pointlessness in the apocalypse. It only took the end of the world for us to realise that paper had no value. I'm sneaking, and there's no one in sight. Except for him. And his drug-addicted corpse. That is a bomb! What did it fire? What was attached? Is that a shotgun? Jesus. That could have been messy. I'm so glad I didn't take a face full of pellets then. Whoa, fellas. So the Protectatron guy's not that great, is he? I'm getting that now. He doesn't go for bugs. He's not an assistant. But interesting. More rad roaches. There we go. Slow motion. Do it, dude. Do it. You just chuck a grenade. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he's doing. This is something. Was that legendary? Oh, for a second there. One of them was legendary. Wow. Interesting. So what was that? Punishing metal left leg. 9 and 5. Reflects 10% of melee damage back on the attacker. 9 and 5. And it's the left leg. What is my left leg? 9 and 9. And it doesn't have any abilities. I might as well straight up just like, fuck it. That sounds cool. Awesome. We finally got a new piece of gear. Anything in here? I can hear a lot of dripping and insects moving and generally just bad things. Braxo cleaner. Potential lock to pick. Ooh, that was cheeky. This is having none of my bullshit. That was a sneaky one. It was worth it though. That's something worthwhile in it. Okay, sneaky is redundant now. Where is it pointing? It's pointing down here. Alright, can you see anybody? Keep your eyes out, folks. Point them out for me. You'll be watching this like a week before, like a week after it was recorded, but still, we're a team. Is this another robot? I think it is, you know. Another opportunity to get you drunk. Nothing like Hook. Nothing like Maul. Hook, Maul. Hook. Hook, Maul. Hook. Hook. Hook, Maul. Hook. Hook, Maul. Maul. Hook, Maul. Hook, Maul. That.
I'm in.
That actually made sense. Go on, activate them.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Yeah, he looks friendly. It can all change it. Hang on a second. Okay, see ya. Oh, that person got turned into paste. Turn a bitch into wallpaper, son. Fucking DHS that shit. Isn't DHS sofas? It doesn't matter. It still works. It doesn't matter. It does matter, and it doesn't work. But... Get him, dude. Get her, dude. Oh, what is he a melee robot? He's a melee robot. What a waste of space. I did not realise you were so willfully bad. Dude, he's punching you. Fight him. Get him! There we go. Yeah, I should have probably changed the parameters of this robot because he... Ooh, that guy's legendary. Let's try and cripple his arm, shall we? He's kind of strong, and he's got a shotgun. You get him, dude. Was he healing? It could be a girl, you know. It sounded a bit high-pitched. I think it is a girl. I'm not sexist, guys. It's equal opportunity death for anybody on the Wasteland. See ya.
No one can beat strong.
What do we get? Duelist synth left arm. 10% chance to disarm melee attacker on hit. And it's 9 and 12. I can't. That's too good, dude. It regenerates VATS, and I love VATS. You notice how they all wear the same underwear? The only real unity we were ever able to achieve in life was universal underwear, courtesy of the bombs flying. I want to give you stuff, Strong.
Look alive.
You share with Strong?
Yes. And if we get ourselves into a bad situation or a place where there's some tough stuff, I might even give you bullets for that minigun. But until then, I'm not having you wasting them. I do trust you, brother, just not enough to waste my shit. Right. Let's put the snipper back on. I don't know why I call it that. It's the kind of callous pronunciation that I would normally dislike, but it just falls off the tongue, doesn't it? What the fuck is that? They've put billiard balls or pool balls in its eyes. Ooh. Psycho Buff, Psycho Jet. So, I've got a ton of Jet, but not enough Psycho, so I think I'm going to focus on that for Psycho. And I'll just use the Jet manually to give me the slow motion. And I want to mess with this Stranger. I reckon this could be a really cool weapon. And I know where one is. You can buy one from Diamond City. And it seems like just my kind of tool. Like a really trolley, evil weapon when used correctly. Well, I think I've been... Ooh, I cannot get in there. That's advanced. Hi, boys. Ninjas are a legitimate threat, although historically we're not entirely sure if they existed at all. Or if we made them up. However, you know what we didn't make up? This. Oh, it missed! After all that! And then that didn't kill. How anticlimactic of me. Hi there. That was not a very good shot. Stop moving, dude. Thank you. Can we get in here? You're naked too. Would it have been really so bad if when you took all the clothes off them they were naked? At the end of the day, is the I just blew this dude's arm off and the gratuitous gore worse than the concept of seeing a guy's, you know, soft dick or a woman's lady parts? I don't understand us as a species. Like, we can't see the very thing that makes us human, yet we can see the very thing that takes our humanity. Strange, isn't it? And like, I'm not somebody who particularly likes to see, you know, floppy male dick. But it doesn't offend me. Like, I didn't get to the end of Dante's Inferno and think, well, I can't fight this boss now because his bell end's flopping about. I just, you know, I was like, whoa! I can see that guy's dick! That's interesting. And now I'm going to beat his face in. And that was it, you know? It took like 30 seconds for me to get over the whole, that guy's got a pretty big dick. And it's flopping everywhere, which means if he got blood to that goddamn contraption, he'd be a machine. I need to... does he know I'm here, do you think? I don't think he does. We'll tell when we shoot him. No, he didn't know I was there. That's how good Ninja is, you see. It's insanely good. I'm not even hidden, and I'm getting a stealth bonus because I've got good stealth and good Ninja. And that missed. Oh no, it didn't. It was just really slow. Nice comb over, bro. Maybe in another lifetime. I wish you'd move, dude. I really fucking do. Just piss off!
Over there.
Piss off! Fucking standing in my way. Perpetually. Some kind of standing in the way of... What is he doing, dude? What are you doing? Bethesda. They will always make amazing games, but they'll never make one that isn't fucking broken in several ways.
You think that hurts, Strong?
Yeah, it's a shotgun, dude, or something high caliber. She just chucked a... Well, this person's got a name! That almost makes me think you might be important. And facial tattoos! Thank you. And now I've got my crate time, will kill your face. See ya. There it was, the leader of the pack. Would you really have to live with dead bodies hanging from the ceiling? The smell! I can't get over the fact of how bad it would smell.
Forget human junk.
Look alive.
No!
Here.
It's called simple economics, dude. Keep up. I don't want to forget stupid human junk. I want to get monies from... Whoa! You see that? That was 82 damage on that shotgun. Look at it. That is very similar to the one I made, only the one I made has a drum barrel. For the extra crazy firepower. Okay. What did she have? She didn't have anything unique, I don't think. That's a shame. Here's Mr. Comeover. Johnny Comeover. Didn't save him, you see? Should have just shaved a bit bald and accepted the fact his hair was failing him. Nice worthless coffee cup. Strong's wrecking the place, now we've just murdered everyone. Bottle caps and a piece of junk. It could be good, but it probably isn't. Well, that was something. Can we cook anything? Ooh, crispy squirrel bits, just what I wanted. Let's get rid of the rad roach. Let's get... Look, you see? Remove 50 points of radiation, and that's just from meat that every single one of those mutant hound drops when you kill them. So why would you not do it? Seems just like good business to me. I wish he came out of this a little quicker. Not a big fan of how it has to do whatever it does there to stop that from being whatever that is. Like, I'd love to understand what's happening in the background during this game so that I could perhaps appreciate some of it a bit more. But we're a gamer, aren't we? We want it now, we want it immediately, we don't want to wait. And even though we came from a generation of Commodore 64s that took forever to load and then they crashed and everything, we still want it now. We still want it quick. It's our curse. This bitch is kind of strong. She's not the most accurate though. Thank you for cock blocking me, dickhead. Shoot him. I'll shoot him. There you go. Sneak attack on you, bitch. You get in the way, Strong, but I do like you. Once I've stopped shooting you, of course. You know what I mean? So, for instance, just then, I took all that stuff off that girl, and she's naked. After about 2 hours of being like, haha, she's naked, or nice, it's a pretty nice boob, or whatever, you wouldn't even know that they were naked. You wouldn't even see it anymore, because you'd just be like, I need to steal some shit. And then it'd be, what am I fucking doing? I'm taking stuff off him. That's not what I want to be doing. You know, you won't even see the nudity after 5 hours into the game because it would just, you'd be immune to it. You'd just be like, yeah, you know, I stole her clothing. What the fuck is she going to have underneath that? A surprise Santa outfit? Or his clothing? You know, it doesn't have to be gender specific. But it's the fact that, you know, everybody has this universal set of pants on just so, heaven forbid, we don't see them, you know, we don't harm children with nudity, even though this is a game that children shouldn't be playing. And I'm under the impression that at least most adults, I don't know why I said it so weird, can accept the fact that underneath the clothing we all have the same bits, just in varying lengths and circumferences and things, colours and shades and pimples and whatever, birthmarks and sometimes, unfortunately, warts and things. But intrinsically, pretty similar stuff, you know. We understand biology, we're taught it at school. Or at least a base level of it. See ya. But it is that weird thing. You steal people's clothes in this game and you see cock and balls or labias and clitorises or whatever, and it's banned. Like Australia has a massive panic and, you know, shuts their borders down. Yeah, you blow somebody into chunks and you can see every individual blood-covered rib, and it's all fun and games. And I suppose you can bring it back to the whole, it's just a game. You know, it's animated cartoon violence, it's not serious. But then again, nudity. Every single raider... Have you seen a fat raider yet? Where are all the fat, like, proportioned raiders who aren't cardio monsters or have really good metabolisms? I haven't seen them. I haven't bumped into a single person who doesn't have a mannequin figure. So, not even the nudity would be realistic. So there's not even that argument. It's just weird. But that's how it works, folks. We're very sensitive over things. You'd think, after being on this planet for a couple, 1,000 years, that we'd get over the nonsense, but we don't. We reinforce it. We ingrain it into our children so that they feel bad about themselves as well, which is a very stupid thing that we do. So yeah. See what I mean, though? These legendary radroaches just turn up everywhere, and they're not impressive, but they drop cool shit. So they're awesome. So yeah. I love this rifle. So good. What's that? Ghoul slaying hunting rifle. It's pretty cool. Didn't it say that he was full? I need you to carry some shit, dude. I know that you're probably full. Look at that, 50% more damage against ghouls. It's got 40 base damage. That could be cool. I can't give him shit, so I need to drop some of it. What to drop? That's 9 weight, and it's just a shitty shotgun. There you go. Well, I had fun, even though it was a miscellaneous task. I still had fun. Oh, that's you. Still walking around here doing absolutely nothing. What a waste of space. So, there that was. It's a nice sunny day in the Wasteland, or the Commonwealth. I suppose it technically is a wasteland, even though it is also the Commonwealth. And now, we will go back to the place that gave us the objective. And we're going to warp. Okay. Howdy, folks. I did.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Why am I so much louder than him?
Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
106 bottle caps, and another miscellaneous task beats the dirt. Beats the dust. Right. So we're going to eat some of the hound meat to get rid of some radiation. I don't know the name of it specifically. Mutated hound chop. Minus 50 radiation. There we go. I'll eat another one, shall I? And then we'll sleep. Oh, we don't even have to sleep. Look at it. It's just straight up filling the life as well. Cool. That's a really cool tool. I like that. Some rat away. Whoa, that one's owned. Fuck. Don't you be sleeping in the wrong bed, son. Or you'll get still-owned. Ooh, dirty water. Thank you. I really should look at that video on IGN to see how people are actually getting, infinite caps. Because I wonder if they're using the economy in an interesting way. Because in a lot of games like this, you can find something that you can get tons of really quickly that sells for a lot more than it should, maybe. Which is one of the ways that people got infinite money on Witcher 3. But on Witcher 3, it really didn't make a difference. On this game, it does. Having a lot of bottle caps on this game is very, very empowering. So I can understand if it gets patched. And I hope it does, just for the general balance of the game. And don't get me wrong, folks. I love glitches. But I love them when they're not taking something away. The Deathclaw's tail on that model, it looks so much like a crocodile. It's really a great design. They look very scary in this game. Like, I didn't think they looked too scary in the old games. I just know they were scary because they were terrifying. They were really, really dangerous. They were an enemy that, on a game where the only times you... What am I doing? Fucking talking and putting away stuff I want to sell. What the fuck did I put in? Bollock. It was something shit, wasn't it? Like a pipe pistol. Trash pipe pistol. Let's take this trash out. Trash. Yeah, that's the shotgun I made, by the way, guys. Pretty beastly. Right. Store junk. And I'm still too fat. Is Carla here? Oh, babe, where are you? It's the only thing I don't like about the whole scripted movement in the day cycle and the night cycle. It makes people not be where they were. And it's clever, and it's realistic, and it's cool, and it's interesting. It just gets a bit fucking annoying. Like, Preston's... look, everyone's going to come out of one house here. You can see this happening. Oh yes, we were just having a one big town gangbang. Yes, now we're here. Preston would, of course, walk away from me when I'm super slow. And because I can't wait without sitting down, I'm in a bit of a pickle. So I'm going to take all the junk off of our boy over here, and then I'm going to try and give him a bunch of junk back once I've stored it. Oh yeah, I'm meant to be looking for my son, aren't I? Yeah, I'll do that sometime. Thank you. I hope you find your son. We're like the Sun friends. Store. So he didn't have any junk, he just had a ridiculous amount of weapons. And this gets so fucking annoying. I'm gonna go here. Oh no, I'm not, because I'm carrying too much shit. Damn it. I need to sit down. Sit down and wait. You would sit in a fucking chair. Oh, can I sit in this? I can. I really should patch this roof up, dude. If it starts raining, you're going to be screwed. 5. We'll go 11. I can't imagine sitting in a chair for 11 hours. That'd suck dick. You know, without moving or anything, because he's obviously just sitting there like an idiot. There you go, 4 in the morning. Everyone's up at 4 in the morning, right? Another one of those weird storms. Look at this bullshit. Why would you be there, Carla? You weren't there at a reasonably decent time, and now you're here when no bugger's awake. What are you doing, girl?
Need to pick something up?
I fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
Need to step,
Got a few minutes
clamp
to
your
rest.
foot to this spot.
Right.
Before I smash your teeth in. Right, here you go. Combat shotgun. Compensated powerful sniper rifle. New Kells. Laser muscat. Laser rifle. Machete. I need the minigun because it's his. That's not equipped, so it's not what I want to keep. So much shit. So little time. That's mine. That is not mine. Right. You're going to be so bankrupt, lady. I'm going to take all your shit. I really need to make a separate file and experiment to see what happens when I kill these traders. Because if they give me half the shit they own, they might just be worth killing. But then who would I sell all my bullshit to in these instances, which, depending on what you say in the comments, will depend on whether or not I get rid of them in future. Because I do a lot of this, and it doesn't bore me, because I'm playing, you know? Look how much shit she's getting. We're going to take you for all you're worth, woman. So she's only got 227 caps, which means we get free reign on her goods. So let's take some purified water because it's kind of cheap. Nuka cherries, that's a fucking rip-off. Dirty water because it's very cheap. We'll turn that into something good. Blood packs because they're cheap. And then we'll get some bullets. So as always, shotgun shells, you can't go wrong. And then we can get some money. I need to give you some stuff, dude, because I'm weighed down.
Hey.
do
After
you
all that, I'm still
need? Strong
fat.
can carry for you.
I'm sure he can. Right. Heated super sledge. Minigun. Look how much that shit weighs. I just went from like 220 to being okay. Right. You need to be wearing that. See how it lights Strong's belly when you give him it? It's pretty cool. Right. All of this is used. This is not used, so get it off. Because we don't have any junk. So we're good now. We just need to talk to Preston and we can do an actual mission, because all this recycled stuff is interesting, but it ain't that interesting to watch. Like, I could do it for hours, but that's just because I want to play Fallout.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get.
We level up? Nice. So, where would he send us if we cared? Is it going to pop up on the screen? Ghoul problem at... Is this just repeating? I think it's straight up repeating. Wow. I wonder if this is meant to work this way, or if I've just entered the Twilight Zone. Right, I think we're 25. I can get the next gun nut. I can. Thank God. What's the next one? 39! Oh, you Jesuits. Filthy Jesuits. Alright, let's see if we can get anything super beastly. What's this? Really? No! I want this. I want this, all this. But I can at least go from 66 to 79, and that's enough to get me partially erect. I really don't like the look of that bull end. It's cool, but I like the classic look. I'm enjoying the classic look. I don't want any sights on it. I'm not a savage. Can I up the shotgun at all? No, this is as strong as this particular beast goes, which is a shame. Yeah, this is practically a maxed out of that gun. Does this go any stronger? It does, but it has to chamber a 50 caliber round, and I just don't think that that's worth it at the moment. Anyway, I like the fact that I've got the 308s working for it. Like, look at that. Oh, it's half damage. That's weird. I need science for that, so that's a waste of time. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get the machine gun out, and we'll see if we can now make it into something worth carrying, and I can maybe put away something for a while. So let's do weapons. Is it this one? Can't tell. Let's have a check what we've got. I want to use this for a bit. Is anything in here? Lots of different things. You know, just for a while, I'm going to take that shotgun out that I made, and I'm going to retire mine just for a little while. I wouldn't normally do it, but it's for your sake. You know, I don't want people to get bored of me using the same stuff. So let's see if we can mess with what we've just got. I don't want to transfer, I want to craft. Thank you. Right, assault rifle. So it's a standard receiver. Look what we can turn it into. So we can't go down here because it's level 4. We can go there, which is... Oh, that's a nice one. That's just straight up damage, isn't it? 49. What does it drop in it, though? It drops its fire rate considerably. So its fire rate's actually pretty good until I go damage, and then it goes terrible. But I like damage over fire rate any day. So I'm going to go... You notice how it doesn't tell me that it drops the fire rate? On the other ones it says minus. On this it's like, oh, it's fine. It doesn't go down at all. Yet it goes down nearly... It's like 70 points. So now this thing is beastly powerful. That's level 4 for the barrel to give it better range. The full stock just increases the recoil, and I'm not bothered about recoil. We can give it a filthy drum magazine. I'm all about that. Let's do it. Standard sights. Scopes. I don't want a scope. I don't mind the sight on this gun. I think it's fine. I'd love a suppressor, but I'm not good enough to make them. So can we... What can we do to this? What does that do? Oh, interesting. It gives it both an energy damage and it gives it a base damage. So that splits the damage it can do. Why would you... Look at the range! Why would you not do this? That seems like easy money. That gives it 7 extra accuracy. And it's going to use all my aluminum. So I'm not interested. Give it the glow sights because the glow sights are a little better. See if this can be any stronger. It can. So because this is a more advanced weapon, it can go stronger than the other one that I'm using, my double barrel that I'm so attached to. So I can put it there. Sensitive trigger, better rate of fire, 95 damage. And then there's that which is... I don't know why you would pick that. That's level... Oh, I don't have the ingredients for that. I need the aluminum. Aluminium! Full stock makes no difference in the stats, it just gives you better recoil. Already got the drum magazine, already got the front sight, don't need a muzzle. Now that shotgun's going to be pretty beastly. So, I'm going to retire some guns for the moment. I'm going to keep using that because we just get it a nice upgrade. He's going to go away for a little while. I want to rename it something, seeing as that's my baby. I'm going to use that for a little while. I'm going to use that for a little while. We're going to get rid of Righteous Authority for a bit. And we're going to get rid of the Snipper for a bit, even though I absolutely adore it. Because it's heavy. So we've got, that's 18 weight, that's 19 weight, and that's 18 weight as well. So what we'll do is, we'll play with the cryo later for a while to see if it's any good, and then chances are we'll take it off.